Hi everybody, it's Helen Birch here. Today's video is going to be talking about female sexual health, sexual arousal and sexual desire. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Helen Birch, a clinical hypnotherapist and sex therapist based in the UK. The female sexual health, sexual arousal, sexual desire and sexual problems are very commonly diagnosed. However, the treatment for them is relatively less known about. This video is discussing the arousal and desire in women. It's going to talk about different forms of libido problems in women and how and what you can do about it. There is a lot that can affect sexual desire and sexual arousal for women, and the majority of women struggle with low sexual arousal, low desire and a lack of interest in sex at some point in their lives. A woman can be suffering from a wide range of sexual dysfunctions, from having a low sex drive to a diagnosis of hypoactive sexual desire disorder. Sex and intimacy therapy uses hypnotherapy, which can help women learn about sexual desire and provide ways to increase libido. In this video, you're also going to learn how and why women develop sexual desire disorders. So sometimes sexual trauma, past experiences, medication, relationship problems, stress and a lack of sexual education around foreplay lead to a low or having a no sense of sexual desire. As well, some women with low libido, hyperactive sexual desire disorder and low sexual desire disorders report that sex is dull. It is just something that they have to do, something that they just need to get done, and lots of them report that they find it boring. So first of all, what is hyposexual desire disorder, and is it the same as having low libido? So not exactly. Hypoactive sexual desire disorder is more complex than having a low libido. For some women, having a low libido is not impacting them emotionally or stressfully in any way. Also, if a woman experiences low libido one day, she may have a higher sex drive the next day. For many women, this fluctuation is common, and this would not be considered hypoactive sexual desire disorder. A woman who has hypoactive sexual desire disorder may also have low libido. However, a woman with a low sex drive or low libido may not have a diagnosis of hypoactive sexual desire disorder. Additionally, women with hypoactive sexual desire disorder may no longer have any sexual fantasies or thoughts of any kind. Some women with hypoactive sexual desire disorder once had a higher sex drive and a higher libido, but their desires for sexual activities has decreased or is non-existent. Sexual issues can then lead to depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, relationship issues and stress. Sex therapy looks at the psychological, social, emotional, relational and biological aspects of low sexual desire issues. Hypoactive sexual desire disorder is given to a woman who finds that having a low sex drive is causing emotional issues in their lives. With a diagnosis of hypoactive sexual desire disorder, a woman will not want or will avoid sexual stimulation. As a result of low desire, this causes increased stress for females personally and in their romantic lives. Low sexual arousal in females can be stressful. It can lead to sadness, low self-worth, frustration, loss, and even a feeling of grief. A woman suffering from hyposexual desire disorder may also feel frustrated that her body is not working the way she expects it should. She may also feel hopeless and clueless about where to start to rebuilding her sexual desire. Therefore, sex therapy and hypnotherapy can help women and their partners safely overcome sexual dysfunction. So the question is Is your low sex drive causing relationship problems? For many women, working with a sex therapist can be a safe place to talk about sexual desire. Your hypnotherapist can help you figure out the emotions that go along with the desire disorder. As well, there are many aspects that contribute to female sexual dysfunction and a lack of sexual interest in sexual activities. With low libido and low sexual desire, a woman may no longer be interested in sexual pleasure or activities. Often, sexual arousal disorders involve mind-body therapies. For females with low libido and low sexual desire, the mind plays a big role in sexual arousal. Emotional expression can be a big part in overcoming difficulties with sexual arousal and libido. So, what is sexual dysfunction all about? So, for many women, they may struggle to become sexually aroused in the first place, but for other women, they find it hard staying sexually aroused and maintaining that arousal during sex. For instance, a sexual partner may blame themselves or feel rejected sexually. In sex therapy, people can have a safe place to gain sexual education. Learning about what the female body needs to experience sexually and the pleasure that they need is key in overcoming low desire disorders. Sometimes women develop hypoactive sexual desire disorder because of things such as past sexual trauma. It is very common for women to experience less excitement around sexual activities after some form of sexual trauma. Sometimes women may have PTSD or suffer flashbacks if they feel that sexual sensation again within their body. After sexual trauma or abuse, it is common for females to avoid sex, avoid sexual pleasure, and in fact avoid all sexual activities. Hypnotherapy helps women find what feels safe through learning about their own bodies and their own self-pleasure first. If a female's body has experienced unwanted touch of any kind, then she may be affected and not wish to partake in future sexual activities. Due to past sexual abuse and sexual trauma, women with sexual dysfunctions may avoid sexual situations that are reminders of that sexual trauma. Having sexual experiences means being vulnerable, which can then make the mind and body think that it is unsafe. Hypnotherapy can help resolve inner shame and guilt from surviving sexual abuse. Unwanted touch leaves a lasting impact. Holistic therapy can be a safe place to talk about childhood and early development and heal from past sexual abuse. In the past, if sexual activities have been painful or non-consensual, a woman may inadvertently develop sexual dysfunctions such as low sex drive. What else can lead to hypoactive sexual desire disorder in females and cause sex issues? At times, women develop hypoactive sexual desire disorder and a low libido due to medications. Antidepressants can lead to a low sexual desire and low libido. One common side effect of antidepressants is a decrease in sexual interest and a much lower sex drive. If you are taking any antidepressants or any other form of medication, then this could be one of the factors towards your hypoactive sexual desire disorder. Hormonal birth control and some allergy medications can also lead to sexual desire disorders and low libido issues. Also, blood pressure medications can contribute to low libido issues in females. If you are taking any form of medication, then you should discuss all of these concerns with your doctor. So how do relationship problems play such a big role in female sexual arousal? In addition to past sexual trauma and side effects of commonly prescribed medications, relationship problems lead to sexual issues. In hypnotherapy, women and couples can talk about relationship conflicts. If a woman doesn't feel emotionally safe or heard, then she will have no interest in being sexually intimate or sexually expressive. The body and mind are connected, and this connection is very important for women's sexual desire. So it's difficult for a female to feel safe sexually and express herself sexually if she feels hurt, betrayed, unheard, or sad. She may no longer be interested in sexual activities if she suspects her partner is not being honest, seeing other people, or having an emotional or physical affair. Also, when there has been trust issues such as secret keeping, lying, or infidelity, these can all impact on a female's sexual arousal abilities. Trust issues, cheating, infidelity, and secret keeping can lead to sex problems and sexual dysfunction in females. If the trust in a relationship, for whatever reason, is damaged, then interest in sex often declines. Building emotional security and repairing after conflict are precursors to increasing a female's sexual drive and libido. Each romantic relationship has conflicts, but when a couple lacks conflict resolution skills, trust issues arise and arguments go unresolved, and this impacts on sexual desire. Therefore, a female may receive a diagnosis of hypoactive sexual desire disorder as a result of ongoing unresolved relationship issues, arguments, trust concerns, all of which mean that she doesn't feel emotionally safe in that relationship. What does a lack of adequate foreplay lead to a lack of excitement around sexual activity? Often a woman knows her body best. However, female sexual romantic partners may not be as better sexually educated, and better sexual education is needed to understand her needs. Biologically, females need more time to become sexually aroused, both physically and emotionally, than males. Females and their sexual romantic partners can gain sex education from watching videos or working with a sex therapist. Foreplay is the time building up the sexual arousal and increasing the heat she feels around her vulva and clitoris. In order for a female to feel sexually aroused and for her libido to increase, she needs those erogenous zones to be kissed, touched, and stimulated first. A female's sexual intimate partner should be touching and kissing her lips and neck first and foremost in order to increase any sexual desire. A woman with hypoactive sexual desire disorder or low libido may feel shame or guilt around her sexuality. Other women may have high levels of anxiety or feel overwhelmed from sexual issues. Some women may feel mad at themselves, have a sense of inner turmoil and frustration. Women and couples need a safe space to talk around sexual dysfunction, and sex therapy can give women and their partners sex therapy homework. There can be emotional, physical, mental, and psychological components that cause a decreased libido and sexual desire disorders. Having that safe space to talk about all the emotions is essential to healing and overcoming hypoactive sexual desire disorder and other sexual dysfunctions. So thank you very much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, either leave a comment below, and I also offer free consultations for anyone that wants to just have a quick chat to discuss any issues or concerns they may have. And I will leave the link to the consultations in the description box below. Thank you once again for watching. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.